Hi, it's really good to get to this point and be able to welcome our new associate pastor, or should begin on the 1st of November. It's great that we've managed to recruit Jo Sayer. We want to welcome her today and just chat to her and find out a little bit about her before she starts working with us. So, Jo, over to you. Do you want to just say what you've been doing in recent years, what the job you've been doing involved that's just coming to an end now?
Yeah, thanks, Nigel. It's really good to just be able to introduce myself today. I've been working for London City Mission for the last 4.5 years. I've been a field director for the inner south part of London, which has mainly meant overseeing a team of field staff on the ground, working alongside churches, also running some ministries to the homeless, really just reaching out with the gospel to those who we call the least reached. So those who are least likely really to be reached by the church or by Christians. I've been doing that, and it's been a real encouragement and really rewarding. Yeah, and LCM's just recently undergone quite a large restructure. So as a result of that, my job changed, and after a lot of prayer and discernment, I felt that it was right not to apply for the job, and so I've taken voluntary redundancy.
Right, and that's enabled you to come to us, which is really good. Fantastic. And just moving on from there, so you've been living in London. You've been in London for about 14 years now, is that right?
14 years,
just tell us about where you've been living and what church you've been part of.
Yeah, so when I first came to London, I lived in New Cross. I was there for 10 years. I was working with another mission organisation that was based in Lewisham Way. And then I've been the last 4 years living in Nunhead. But I've been, in the whole of that time that I've been in London, I've been going to All Saints Church in Peckham, which has been a really fantastic church family for me.
Yeah, I've heard that's a great church, and I've been there a few times myself, so that's really good. So 14 years in London, but previous 14 years you were in another part of the world. Do you want to tell us a bit about the previous 14 years?
Well, it wasn't quite 14 years, Nigel, but close on. Well, it was nearly 10. Yeah, so I was in East Africa. So I was in Tanzania. I was living in a place called Dodoma, which is right in the middle of Tanzania, quite a dry, dusty, poor part of the country. I was working in a theological college there, which was training Tanzanian pastors, from all over the country. Some from Kenya as well came to study there. Okay. I was on the staff. I was doing some administration for the principal. I was teaching mainly English to the students, because Swahili is the main language in Tanzania. And I was also doing quite a lot of pastoral care amongst the students there as well.
Right, sounds like a fantastic experience, and we'll look forward to hearing more about that. And just tell us a little bit about your family, or about some of the interests you might have in life. I don't know if you have time for any hobbies or interests, but a little bit about your family and any interests.
I'm not married, but I have my parents are still alive, which is really great. They live in Bristol. I'm really grateful that my parents are Christians, and I was brought up in a Christian home. I have a brother who also lives in Bristol, and he's married and has got 2 children. So I've got 2 nephews, one of which is a lot taller than me. He's age 17 and 6'3". The other one's going to be getting there pretty soon. And I did have another brother as well. There were 3 of us in our family until 2001, when my youngest brother actually unfortunately was killed in an accident. Wow. So that was a tough time for us, but it's brought me closer to my other brother actually through that.
Okay. Any interests, particular?
Interests. I enjoy. I'm a bit of a Zumba fan. I'm quite active. I'm not really sporty, but I'm active. So I'm a Zumba fan. I've taken up jogging, although I'm calling it plodding in since lockdown really. And I love hospitality, so I look forward to having people around, even if it's just one or two, even in these strange times. Getting to know some of you, and I like walking. Yeah, love going on walking holidays or just walking with friends out in the countryside.
Brilliant. Sounds great to stay active, and yeah, fantastic to be into hospitality. So finally, anything you're getting excited about coming into this role?
Yeah, I've never worked for a church before, so I'm quite looking forward to, I really am passionate about church, and I'm passionate about yeah, seeing people grow in their love of God and Jesus, grow in their gifts of serving, and also just seeing yeah, just the community reached for Jesus, basically. So I'm excited to be a part of a church that I think seems to me is passionate about all those things as well. And I'm looking forward to just getting to know you, really, getting to know Nigel better, getting to know the staff team, getting to know you as a congregation. And it's a very strange time to be joining a church, but I know that somehow we will make things work. And I'm really looking forward to, yeah, just building relationships at the beginning and getting to know you.
Great, that's wonderful. It's just been a short time now, but we're obviously getting to know you a lot better over time. And yeah, it's really strange time. We seem to be saying to people, stay away and keep to yourselves. And our heart is to welcome people and to spend time with people. So it is strange, but God is going to be in it, and God's going to make a way through. And you're beginning Sunday, the 1st of November is your first day. And this Sunday, we're starting to meet at Sydenham High School. And if we're still allowed to meet there at the beginning of November, we'll do some sort of, at least in a COVID secure way, a welcome, an induction, a recognising you joining with us on the 1st of November. Thanks ever so much, Jo. And
thank you, Nigel.
more of you soon.